You know, Slicer, if you keep slurping it up like that, you won't be sliding into home anymore. You'll be waddling. How was your party?
Well, it's okay.
Okay? It was fantastic. And I'm an investor in deception, and I'm going to get rich.
Oh, rich is good.
Not bad at all.
Okay, I'm done. Now could I read my report?
Sure.
I wish you would before we get any older.
Okay, go for it.
It's called We Can't Forget the Poor People. America is my country, the richest country in the world, the best place to live on earth. But right now, some Americans are having problems, and we all need to help out. We can't forget the poor people. We can't forget that just because they're poor, they still need a roof over their heads and food on the table, clothes for their children, all the things that most of us take for granted.
That's a very charitable thought, Sly.
Hey, there's more. Right here in Port Charles, there are poor people who need our help, and good people are reaching out to them. For instance, one of my relatives, Ruby Anderson, the lady who owns Kelly's Diner, has donated all kinds of good stuff to our food drive.
Thank you, sweetheart.
And my dad is doing his part too. He's buying a rundown boarding house on the docks, and he's going to move all those poor people into really nice places to live. It's like...
That is one...
Hi. That's a charitable thought, too.
Yeah. It's a great report. Great report. Well, we gotta go. We're gonna be late for baseball practice.
I can't be late. Coach said he'd bench me.
I know.
Would you like me to drop him off at practice? He's right on my way to a meeting.
No. Thanks anyway.
Okay.
Ruby, thanks for the,
Oh, my pleasure. Congratulations, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Hey.
Oh, do you want to come to our last game?
Yeah,
Sweet.
I'd love to.
What do you mean last game? What last game?
Last game of Little League. Then we start Summer League.
Oh.
Let me know where the game is, Sly.
All right. I'll see you
All
guys
right.
later.
Okay, good night, guys.
Bye.
Again, congratulations.
And thanks for the food.
He's really quite a kid.
He's the best.
And he has every right to be proud of his father if Bill does what he says he's going to.
Yeah. If.
Mm-hmm.
I swear I don't know how you do that. Do what? Stop it! What? You just eat whatever you want. You don't put on a pound. Well, that's probably because I never think about it. If I even so much as look at that, I have to spend 2 hours in the gym. Come on, I think that after that session with the lawyer this afternoon, we deserve to splurge. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. You know, I honestly have to tell you, I didn't think we were going to get those funds back from the government until I saw the paperwork myself. Well, it did force them to admit that not everything your father or my husband did was illegal. And they couldn't very well keep the means that were made legally, now could they? No, they couldn't. No. So do you have any idea what you're going to do with that money? I'm going to give some of it to the children's ward at GH. How about you? I'm not sure, but I do think it's time to get civic-minded. Hey, so what do we have in mind here? Well, I'll think of something. Yeah. But until I do, I know I'm definitely putting some money back into deception. Well, how could you not? I mean, after the big launch party, it was definitely a big success. It's going to be big. Mm-hmm. Boy, what a 1-2 punch, huh? Yeah. Last night we had a grand success with deception, and today we socked it to City Hall. I think you and I deserve to celebrate our little victories, don't you? Hear, hear. Absolutely. So what do you say to dinner tonight at the Outback? Well, I think I can handle that, but why would you pick the Outback? No reason. Maybe just some new partner they have over there might just want to know what we're up to. And besides, I don't think it could hurt if Max saw you having a good time either.
Here. Give him something to drink. Excuse me?
Oh, here you go. Thank you.
Wow. What a nice wet surprise you two are.
Thank you. We're looking for a nice, dry celebration dinner.
The big deception, eh?
That's right. But that's not what we're celebrating.
Oh, well, I see. Follow me, please. How's this?
Terrific.
Thank you.
Enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
Bottle of champagne for table 4.
Do we really deserve to feel this good? Of course we do. You know, now that the United States government is out of my life, and I have what was rightfully mine to begin with, I feel like I can finally put my father to rest, both in my mind and in my heart. I know what you mean. Yeah, there's a few things I have to put to rest now also. Yeah, I bet there is. Wait a minute. We didn't order champagne.
Compliments to the house, ladies.
Oh. Something's up. Ooh. Very nice. With bubbles. Thanks, Chris. Thank you.
My pleasure. Ladies.
To what do we owe this lovely gesture?
Well, you're celebrating. And I'm in a generous mood.
Generous, huh?
Something's funny, huh?
Uh-huh. Nothing you want to hear about.
Well, probably not. But you're going to tell me, aren't you? That's why you came in here.
Yeah, I suppose I am. A toast to justice and to the government of the United States for finally having returned my father's assets to me. You're here.
Enjoy the booze. I'm charging you double for dinner.
Do you think he understands that we won? Oh, yeah. Cheers.
I got it.
No, it's my phone.
You know, we got to get a new receptionist for crying out loud. We're executives. We can't be answering our own phone. Hello? Scott Baldwin here.
Bernard Brightwood here at Wyndham's.
Bernie! Bernie. I understand that the perfume is selling like hotcakes.
Scotty, I can't tell you how pleased we are. We haven't had crowd like this since Tiny Tim autographed ukuleles.
Tiny who? Must be before my time. Hey, you know what, Bernie? Maybe we can get a spot on the Regis Philbin show.
WW wants to know when the second order is scheduled to arrive.
The second order? Right. Well, you know what? Julia has that all worked out, and,
Snafu, I'm trying to tell you there's a...
if she was here right now, she would, talk to you directly about it.
Good. I look forward to it. Mr. Wyndham was afraid that since you're not experienced at these things, you might not be able to follow through this quickly.
Not experienced? Well, experience has nothing to do with it. I mean, we're organized, Bernie. Organized. Organization, and we are following through completely on anything.
That's what I like to hear. We were lucky to get in on the ground floor.
Right, well, that's because you're smart, Bernie. You know, Bernie, I was talking to WW2 the other day, and I was telling him just how smart you are.
Well, thank you. Mr. Wyndham wanted me to mention that our store in Washington, D.C. is interested, too, given the right approach. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, Bernie, I know exactly what you mean, and I will handle that.
Delicately, I'm sure. Give my regards to Julia.
Bye-bye, Bern. What a boob.
What just happened?
Well, there's a slight chance that the Washington store might want to take on deception if we handle it the right way.
I mean, if either they want our perfume or they don't. Look, we'll just ask them flat out. I'll call them. Get up.
Just like a dame.
I beg your pardon.
Women! They always have to force everything on you like that. You know, push you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Except when it comes to sex. Then they want to do like a little tap dance around, you know? But business, it's bang, you know? The direct approach all the time.
I beg to differ. I have always prided myself in using the direct approach both in the boardroom and the bedroom.
Well, I don't know anything about the bedroom, but in the boardroom, you're right. Except sometimes, you know, you've got to learn to handle things a little delicately.
And I suppose you're delicate?
Well, I can be when I have. Let's say, for example, I got some clients, and I'm going to take them out, right? So first of all, I'd wine them, I'd dine them, and then I'd get them a little nightclubbing going and get a few...
Nightclubbing, I see. At night when they're drunk, you club them.
I don't club them, I schmooze them.
Well, I prefer the direct approach. When you are honest and truthful, ultimately, everyone concerned appreciates it.
You're right, the direct approach. So why don't you go over to the phone right now and call the plant and have them directly deliver the perfume to Wyndham's today?
Fine, I will. Just you watch. are certifiable.
Thank you.
William Eckert made a dirty deal to get my daddy's money, and he didn't have the decency to come clean about it.
So what did you do? You clubbed him with a sledgehammer.
Well, what was I supposed to do? Say you cheated my daddy and me, and it's okay.
Maybe. I mean, but that's the thing about women, you know? I mean, that's the thing that's all mixed up. You see, in business, they're like these bulldozers, but when it comes to real life, you know, they become sort of spineless, backboneless jellyfish. You know, they work themselves into these frenzies about nothing. Well, at least, it's the way I see it.
A second ago, you were putting me down for being too direct with William Eckert. Now you're upset because women aren't straightforward enough in love? Well, which is it, Scott? Because I think you're the one that's messed up, and maybe that's just the kind of woman you're attracted to. Messed up.
Yeah, well, because that's all that's out there right now.
Oh, you know, it's so clear to me now.
What's that?
Why Lucy dumped you.
Hey, leave that jellyfish out of this.
Why? You had no problem dragging William Eckert into our discussion, or am I being too straightforward for you? Oh, me about. I've about had it
like
with
a
you.
knock.
Morning. Lovely day, isn't it?
No.
And how dare you butt into my business, Scott Baldwin?
Oh, what is this? They screwed up my order. I wanted 5 glazed donuts, 3 powdered sugar donuts, 1 jelly-filled, and a chocolate one.
So what did they send you?
Not what I wanted. However, there is the jelly-filled and the chocolate one.
Well, at least you got your chocolate.
No. There's no chocolate sprinkles on top.
Oh, maybe you weren't specific enough. Perhaps next time you should try the direct approach. Give me my jelly-filled.
Oh, Julia, look, somebody indirectly squashed your jelly-filled.
Oh, that is it.
Watch
You know,
out,
you are
watch
such
out.
a child.
Watch
I can't
out.
stand
I'm a
it.
child.
No, yes,
I'm a child.
Time out, okay? Listen, we are all adults here, aren't we?
Well,
you can hardly
geez,
call
no,
him
no.
an adult. We are.
Child.
We are. Now, I want you to erase whatever it is that has just happened here out of your tiny little minds and just concentrate on all the money we're going to make on deception, okay? Shake.
All right, here.
Now. Oh, now, see, this is just what I'm... No.
Out.
Friends.
Well, associates.
Business associates.
Okay, well, I guess that's just going to have to do for now.
Hey, come on.
Come on.
You too. Listen, I've got something next. We're very rich women.
We're already rich women.
Okay, so
What?
we're richer.
This is from the government. Our assets have been unfrozen. The government's given me a release date, and you have Barrett International Industries back.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. You know what this means? This is just what I've been waiting for. Oh, yes. Now I'm back in the game. I'm a major player.
At what? Old maid?
No, Scott. Monopoly. But I'm thinking about Hangman.
Under our belts, I've got that whole waterfront development to get into.
Gentlemen.
Oh, hi, Julie. Would you like some coffee?
No, thanks. I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No, we're just trying to make decide when to do the final renovations on the club.
Looks like the Mets are having a terrible year again.
Speaking of baseball, saw your car parked up there, so I thought I'd stop by and ask you what time Sly's game was this evening.
Afternoon, 4:30.
Thanks.
Too bad it's such a bad time for you.
Did I complain?
Well, you'll have to leave work early. But don't worry, Sly will understand. He knows you're busy.
Sly asked me to be there, and I don't intend to disappoint him.
And if you do, you'll get over it.
Why don't you just come right out and say it? You don't want me to come to that game.